In the last episode of Poor Place Industry Stories, I promised you guys that I was going to tell you about how I met Tony Tetuila, the golden boy, and how the whole Remedies controversy, or should I call it the beef, started. Yeah, you're gonna hear it right here on Poor Place Industry Stories.
Hey beautiful people, you're welcome to Poor Place Industry Stories. This is where we keep it real on a wide range of topics: music, life, entertainment, the whole shabazz. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Yes guys, let me introduce myself once again. My name is Paul Playdairo. I'm a musician, songwriter, producer, and a record label owner. The name of my record label is Playground Entertainment. I've been in this business for over 30 years, and I just think that I have the bragging right to talk about the Nigerian music industry, as well as the Afrobeat pioneers and Afrobeat explosion, or should I call it revolution. On this channel, you're going to be hearing about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Keep it locked down. Don't go away. Yes, in the mid-90s, I used to be a member of a group called Pure Heart Impression. And this group was based in Abuja. During my weekdays, I was a contractor staff with Shell. My weekend, I could just enter bus. For nights, they go to Abuja, where I joined the other members, to minister around Abuja and Jos. So on this fateful day, I just returned from one of my trips to Abuja to minister with Pure Heart Impression. And as I just go down from the taxi, I look up. I can't see somebody we sit down for my papa balcony. And this person get good in here. Immediately, I recognize golden boy, Tony Tetuila. How he take look at my house. Who give him my address? I can't try to connect the dots, but later I figured out that it was Blackface, because Blackface promised initially when we met the last time that it was going to introduce me to other acts since they couldn't record with me. So I knew it was production right away. I went upstairs, we greeted, we chat, you see about Alpha, I like your style, your music. I praised them. Remedies, you guys are doing so well, because around that time nobody did try Remedies. Remedies was all over Nigeria in blue pieces. And Tony come tell me, say, well, come about Remedies because those guys then shank them, say them no respect them, they no give them face, then just act like say they very important in the group. When you just take eye to show person say you don't belong here or you are irrelevant. So that was what actually pushed Tony Tetuila out. So that's what he told me. Anyway, I wanted to question, so how me I can't take involved in this matter, because me I dey fear controversy. Everybody will know me say I know get that liver for controversy. You can't talk say, yeah baba, the way this thing they go, so I want to record my own album and I want you to produce the album. Well, I see this thing like an honor. I also see I'm like, this is one of those ways for me to propel myself in the music industry, because nobody really know me who be properly, but if you guys who dey industry then just know say I dey produce. So I saw that as an opportunity for me to push myself up and to have a leg into the music industry in Nigeria. So when Tony was ready to record the album, he called me Papa Keke, say don't see Paul play, but not knowing that say me I don't record the opening theme for AIT Jams, and Papa Keke knew me very very well, so it was just a seamless agreement, and everything just went down that Baba just agreed, say okay, let Pop Play run your album shit. So I asked Tony, I say how far now, waiting the happen about. I say yeah, say Blackface Day, they are trying to support him because they feel for him when saying come on for Remedies, and they don't like us, then take push and come out. So Blackface Day behind Two-Face dey behind, and Blackface na monster when it comes to songwriting. That one can't give me confidence, say yes, at least I have a fantastic songwriter for this project. Tony also has many songs that he wrote that I was so interested in, and Two-Face can't be there too. On top of that, I can't get the whole of First Stack Parsi. Make I tell you the truth today, the whole truth. First Stack was the New York, well, I'm not sure if it still is. First Stack Town was the New York of Lagos music industry. Everybody will be big stars around that time come from First Stack. Azados from First Stack, Defo Clan from First Stack, Nitro from First Stack, Sound Sultan, Rough, Rugged and Raw, Two-Face, Blackface, Face. Even around that time, Face never even joined Plantation Boys. That time was when Afrobeat was just sprouting, and Nigerians self know they listen to Nigerian music. If you go to the club, if they play 10 songs, now by force they go take play 2 Nigerian songs. Now by force, Nigerians don't even want to listen to Nigerian music. They know they listen to R. Kelly, Usher, Craig David, Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac. That's what they were listening to in the clubs. That's what you get to hear. To play Nigerian music for DJs those days, now war. Even for radio stations self, you know, go hear Nigerian music. Now it's struggle. They take they play Nigerian music. So with this Parsi from First Stack, I felt like this is one of the opportunities to actually showcase the new generation musicians and see how well it was gonna go. And Tony Tetuila gave everybody a chance on that album. Pretty much he would have decided that he just wanted himself and just 2 other people to be on that album, but I was able to just bring everybody we matter around that time, we they hot on that album, and that was how we were able to create something massive. Yes, immediately after that album was released, Tony Tetuila blew up like crazy. Everybody loved them, you know, everywhere was in a frenzy, and I didn't actually know how the Remedies camp felt about that, because Tony blew like, you know, no man's business. And yeah, Remedies kept doing their own thing. Songs started wagging all over the country about this controversy, because Omodemete and Shere had some battle kind of lyrics, and it was actually directed at Idris and teasing and stuff going on in there. Idris didn't like that. I think Idris shot back at Plantation Boys, shot back at Blackface. The whole thing just went while I just started from everywhere. And trying to, you know, reconcile all both parties, it was my own business, because I think that was Kenny's music, you know, business. Maybe they were able to resolve it at the end of the day. I didn't know, but my own relationship with Idris and Eddie just grew gradually. At first, I think they'll be looking at me like this was the guy that has that track where they take this us. But with time, Eddie was the first person to warm up to me, and they just saw it as business, that this guy was only doing his business. And also later, Idris began, you know, warming up to me, and we became friends. Until today, he's one of those guys that has so much respect in the game, that stood for himself and stood for the game, fought for everybody. Yeah, a lot of people say Idris was fighting for himself, but I don't believe that. He stood for us, because then we'll get to that on this show. The gatekeepers show us shaggy. If you have been enjoying this show so far, I beg, please subscribe, like, and share my videos. And if you've not seen the former video, the one I talked about how I met Two-Face and Blackface, is right there on my channel. Go and watch it, like it, and share. Thank you very much. I remain humbly yours, Poor Play Diaro.